Screaming isn't even real. Okay, so last time we left off with a very curious meeting between Bear Squad, if that's what you're still calling yourself, God Squad, and Larlock, where you discussed a possible alliance. You having secured the final amulet, or at least one of the amulets, only required one final amulet, which you knew was in the possession of Larlock, and you went to him to discuss the exchange, and his offer was that if you would help him kill Shar, he would give you the amulet. And then he also instructed you on what the general plan that he was wishing to carry out was, which was once Sardior was brought back, before he became completely, fully powerful, he suggested that all of you band together and kill Sardior and effectively remake the Divine Pantheon with you at the top of it, divvying up the various planes of existence as you saw fit, allocating one for Larlock, one for Shandakul, one for Hadariel, and the rest to your crew. I believe that was the setup that we left off with. And you all sort of tentatively agreed to that, or at least agreed to take the next step on the plan, which was killing Shar. And what followed was a very interesting hero's feast, where you sat down together in Joaf's temple and shared a meal. This is sort of where we're picking up. You have finished your meal. You begin casting the preparatory buff spells that you need in order to carry out this mission. And Larlock has sort of asked you if you are all ready to go. Before you answer him, is there any questions, thoughts, concerns?
I appreciate the tentative qualifier with agreeing with Larlock's plan. That was my understanding too, and I just wanted to be sure, so that's good.
Well, it didn't seem like you were planning to, betray him, but as for now, it seems like you kind of dig this new route. Having, I think one of the major revelations last
There
time,
it is.
I'm dyslexic. Last time was pertained to the you saw a little bit more in the resurrection process. You saw a little bit more of the path carved out by your predecessors, and how they carved up the world and why they did it. And I think seeing their motivation, maybe that was inspiring in some way. So here you stand in this temple, sort of looking out the door as you anticipate your next move, heading to Mossstone to make the assault on Shar. Is there any other preparatory steps you'd like to make?
Izzy, I believe I've death warded before we came to Larlock, so she should still have that going. And before we leave for wherever it is we're going next, I'm going to reach out, wish Damon good fortune, and give him the gift of alacrity.
Excellent.
I'm gonna cast Flame Shield on myself. To you, Harold.
Okay. Vosner's going to cast Flame Shield on himself.
Yeah. Wait for my keyboard.
So, Larlock and crew go and step outside, and they're just sort of standing there. Larlock is sort of looking up generally as they're all waiting. He turns to all of you and says, perhaps we should devise a plan on the way there. Are there any suggestions for how to approach this? I have some ideas, but I figured I would listen to your wisdom.
The idea is what? That we're... Oh, go
Sorry,
ahead.
go ahead. Is there a way to make Shar weaker? Is there some state in which she is at her most vulnerable?
He nods. Her weakness is that, relatively speaking, she cannot venture far from her throne. The farther she moves from it, the weaker she gets. That said, she will be sitting there the entire time. So, we will have to strike her there. But we can defeat many of her folks away from her before we engage with her.
It's the plan then to draw Cephas himself away from the throne.
Indeed. Fighting her and Cephas side by side would be a difficult task, even for all of the old gods together. This is why we must separate them.
And what would come between Shar and Cephas?
We would have to draw Cephas out, in which case Gilgamesh could keep him busy for quite some time. And Gilgamesh sort of nods at all of you. He is trained at slaying dragons. This should not be too far outside of his field of expertise.
A quick note. Did Cephas kill the guild after?
Oh
Or
yeah.
am I remembering something weird? Okay.
Yeah, Cephas killed, and the invading force, slayed all of the guild masters who were in the lower level, which was not all of them, because some of them were outside in that fight.
Gotcha.
I think there were like 6 guild masters there, or 8 or something.
You mentioned dispatching Shar's subordinates when we arrive. What sort of opposition do you anticipate?
Well, it appears that you've taken care of Valindra, at least for now. She will not be back, at least not in any powerful form. As for Talona, she still lives, and Verminard is back. Though I see now that he rides on the back of Cephas, so he will be occupied in that regard as well.
When we
Go ahead.
When we succeed, do we anticipate next steps? Meeting here again?
We needn't meet here. You can take the amulet. I will give it to you. And you can take it to your thanes. It will take them a while to ready the ritual. Perhaps it'll give us enough time to rest for the next battle. These next 48 hours will prove to be very dangerous.
Who will be assisting Gilgamesh in the fight against Cephas?
Terran raises his hand.
Seems a difficult job, even for the two of you.
Larlock smiles. They will not be unassisted. And just as he says that, he turns, and appearing floating in the sky are a half dozen flying skyships. A rope drops down, and Gilgamesh deftly grabs it in his hand and is yanked up to the top. And Larlock turns. How else can you slay a dragon on a boat?
Alright. Well, that'll ease my worries some. I think I'm gonna try to give Terran some stuff to keep him safe. I can cast Death Ward on him.
Okay.
But I'm also going to give him... So many options. I'm gonna give him... I have a restorative ointment. I have 2 of them. And it gets rid of poisoning and disease. Is Terran already resistant to poison?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's also immune to poison from Hero's Feast.
Oh, good. Then maybe I'll just give him a potion of heroism.
Okay.
It gives him essentially the effect of the blessed spell and 10 extra temporary hit points.
Oh my god, his inventory is insane. Okay, I just looked at this for the
That
first
might
time.
be the case, but Azula's gonna feel bad that she's not there.
Potion of
the
Heroism.
healer.
I will pull it. You have it in your inventory?
Yeah.
I can pull it from there to his.
Potion of 8. Or speed.
Okay. Good stuff. So, you hand him the bottle, and he smiles, and puts his hand on your shoulder, and then grabs a rope, and gets yanked up to the airship.
Beryl meditates on the possibility of seeing Terran again, and the possibility of not seeing Terran again.
Yes, I think it would be a bit of a tearful goodbye. Just in case. This is how all of our teachers died.
A rope drops next to Shandakul, who just sort of looks at it, hovers, and just flies up to the boat.
How pretentious. Vosner's also going to ready his potion of speed here. And just have it in his hand right before we leave. Because he's going to drink that as soon as we contact the other side.
Okay. And you see the ship that Terran and Gilgamesh are on start to, like, head in that direction. And then ropes drop down for the ship that, the second ship. This will be our ride. Are you ready?
As we can be, Vosner will take a rope.
Okay. Vosner takes a rope, zips to the top.
Woo!
Up top the ship, by the way, Vosner, you find a, like, galley-style ship with, like, ballistas adorned to all sides with netting and all this complex rigging. You can see that there is artifice attached to the side of the ship, allowing for it to hover, and then normal sails that just catch the wind.
Cool.
You're sort of greeted aboard the crew, or aboard the ship, by a crew of a very mixed, interesting group of people. On the one hand, there are obviously people who are just parts of Gilgamesh's original crew called the Whalers that you may have seen around Luskan when you were there a long time ago. But in addition to that, there are skeletons that are wearing dark robes that you've seen before in the Forest of the Wheeldeath, who are performing sort of autonomous tasks, cleaning the ship, tending to the rigging, fixing things, preparing for battle, checking the ballistas for their to make sure they're operating correctly. And at the helm of the ship, you see a familiar figure, Vosner. One necromancer named Bread. He goes, "Hey, I recognize you."
Ah, we meet again.
Indeed.
My nemesis.
Nemesis? Uh-oh.
No. That was long ago. What seemed to be another lifetime.
That's
I'm
right,
glad that
I
you
almost killed
survived.
you. Oh yeah, well, you know. It's gotta do what you gotta do to get around in this world.
Do I see any familiar looking skeletons?
You do. Standing
Is he still
beside him is a skeleton, or a zombie. It's sort of half, it's a mixture. Some flesh still on the face. It does look like E.
I just kind of give a steely look towards E, sort of like a mix of like seeing an old friend and wanting to greet him and tell him all the things, but also knowing that he's just a flesh bot now. He's no longer himself. So kind of bittersweet, kind of pissed, you know. But like he sort of understands that magic is weird and not everything. Not everyone plays by the rules of nature. But I'll let it slide.
Alright. Back down on the ground. Isolde, Beryl, Damon, you're still there. Larlock standing with you. Hadariel's sort of hovering. She begins to ascend to get on the second ship.
Damon's gonna pretty much insist that he be the last one up. Like, if there's strong pushback to that idea, he might climb up, but otherwise he's gonna wait till everyone else is on board.
Very well.
Taking that as a cue, Vayrul will, with as much dignity as he can, hold on to a rope and be lurched up into the ship.
Alright. Beryl shoots up into the ship.
I suppose I will follow suit if that's where we're going.
Yep. Alright. Isolde, you grab hold of the rope, and you feel this sort of extra natural tug. But it doesn't, like, whiplash. You don't feel like you're going to lose your grip. It's just almost like a teleportation. It zips you to the top. And you find yourself aboard the ship with Fosner, who's now engaged in a conversation with Bread, the captain of the ship. Damon, it's now just you and Larlock on the bottom level. He offers you the rope.
I will take it and nod stoically and ascend.
You do, and as you do, you zip to the top, and an outreached hand to help you aboard is Larlock, who is teleported there.
Clever, Master Larlock. Perhaps too clever, but you will see.
Alright. So, let's do this one, this one. I don't have the art for the sky ships totally worked out, but we're gonna have to do what we can. All right. Oh, can you guys see in this scene? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So you find yourself flying. There are 6 ships. You're in ship number 1 over here. There's ship number 2, and then there are 4 additional ships in this direction behind you. As you begin to take off, Larlock turns to you all and says, "First, we'll teleport the ships within range of the city. Then, the assault begins. Gilgamesh and his crew, all the rest of his ships, will begin attacking Cephas, draw him out into the air, and distract him for as long as they can. Then we will hit the main gate." Are there any questions?
What are Star abilities? What kind of fight are we expecting from them?
Shar is one of the inventors of the weave itself. Having created the Shadow Weave, she is perhaps the most adept spellcaster in the living world. She is smarter, faster, more powerful than any living mortal. And this is because she still harbors part of her divine abilities. Having merged the shadow plane with the material plane, she still remains in a place that gave her divine power. This makes her especially dangerous. But she is mortal. She can be killed, and given enough strength from all of you, we can bring her down. I wouldn't waste any lower magic abilities. She is immune to most things up to a certain point. Her knowledge of the weave makes her relatively she cannot be harmed by those weaker abilities. So hit her hard and hit her with everything you have.
Do you expect her to resist our initial volleys?
Yes. While she is still of much strength, she'll be able to deflect even your most successful attacks. But she will wear eventually. I will be hitting her with everything I've got.
You earlier mentioned putting some distance between her and her throne. Do we have a concrete way to go about that?
There is no way. She is too smart for that. But it is also a weakness. If she cannot flee her throne without growing weaker, she cannot flee at all. Were she to run to the ends of the earth, she would be reduced to a weakened state, and even I could take her by myself. So, we cannot get her away from here, but she has nowhere else to go.
Okay. So, low-level spells, and just count them. Got it.
When we arrive at the floating city, they will be hitting us as hard as they can. Our ships will take a lot of damage very quickly, so it is important that we land and move together as quickly as possible. These ships are equipped for fighting dragons, not so much for sieging cities, so they can do what they must, but we are limited. Vosner, as he's telling you this story, You begin to remember in one of your dreams a scene of a bridge in the Shadowfell that you and your companions were on, fighting for your lives, fighting as hard as you could and pushing onward. You remember DeMarcus, Taryn, Isolde. All of these figures appeared in that dream. All of them here, ready to fight. And you sort of live in that moment, momentarily, before snapping back as Larlock is describing the plan. Larlock turns to all of you. There's a bridge. We must get across it. Break in through the front doors of her fortress. Once we penetrate that, she will be relatively alone. Most of her army has already moved on to attack Dragon Isle. She is, relatively speaking, rather exposed.
Wosner will just smile to himself. And say to everyone else, don't get caught up on the bridge.
Alright, so, Shandacool, you see, aboard the other ship, it's sort of flying in tandem. You see Taryn and Gilgamesh speaking with one another, discussing tactics. You can see them sort of mapping out and discussing how they'll hit Cephas, drawing figures in the air with their arcane abilities. Shandacool stands on the bow of the ship, all the way at the front, and you can see him, his sword pointed in the air. He's sort of making that Captain Morgan pose, and you see coming out of the tip of the sword lightning as the wind around you picks up, and Shandacool begins to channel his abilities into changing the weather as a massive storm begins to roar behind you, but heading in your direction, giving you a massive tailwind as you are heading in the direction, heading south. You fly over very quickly the city of One Town. Deep down, you can see Isolde as you peer off the ledge, massive dark figures sort of stomping through the streets, patrolling. They look like giants, but they're made of pure darkness. It is a ugly sight. The city itself in ruins.
I'll put a hand on Izzy. Kind of give you a nod of comfort. Reassuring.
Yeah, clearly appreciates that. She's sort of casting her eyes around, looking at all the old haunts, so to speak. The Lee Wind and all these places that we used to go in Mossstone to see whether or not they're still standing.
Oh, so we're flying over the north still? Haven't gotten to Mossstone yet.
Then I'm looking for 10 towns.
Yeah, 10 towns, now 1 town is, as I was just describing it, in complete shambles. It's like it's a ruin with massive dark figures the size of giants, but towering undead shadow-looking monsters sort of roving around the ruins.
Got it. Okay. My brain put those big creatures in Mossstone for some reason.
They are in Mossstone, so your brain did a good job.
Ooh. Cool.
Whoa, you can see the future.
Whoa. Spending too much time with Beryl.
Whoa.
Yeah, that would upset her, but she also looks angry. A lot of righteous indignation.
And you guys, you're just sort of picking up speed here as you're flying faster and faster and faster. And you see, as the speed of the boat picks up faster and faster, that Larlock takes his staff and he sort of sticks it into a designated spot on the ship, and he begins channeling a spell. And as he does, all 6 ships begin to glow, and as they do, poof, they teleport outside the city of Mostone. Flying high in the sky, this is a sight you've seen a couple of times now. Most recently, you saw it when you jumped from it to save Mel's life. But this time, approaching it from the top, it feels like you're diving down into a bed of arcane spikes, as flying at breakneck speed, all 6 ships begin to plunge towards the surface of this flying city. And as you do, a whole bunch of arcane ballistas begin to erupt, firing upwards towards your trajectory as they smash into the ships. And arcane shields around the ships begin to deflect those ballista shots as much as they can. But as they hit one ship after another, one of the ships flying alongside you erupts in a massive explosion, sending all of the members down to the ground, flying to their death. As you plummet towards the gate, I'd like everybody to roll me a d6.
Could you roll a d6 for me?
Yep.
Whew.
Ooh,
Love to see it.
make it good.
Turns out 6s are bad in this case.
No, 6s are good, 1s are bad. That was for Veyral. Stan is not here, so I'll roll his. Excellent. At least I'm consistent. Okay. Excellent. Let's do something more intense than this.
That'll do it.
Yeah. You guys flying down in your airship towards the city, the flying city over Mostone. One of the ships erupts in an explosion, but your ship is able to deftly dodge and take very little damage. You fly and then begin to come to an abrupt stop as the rest of the airships fly in an alternative direction, heading towards Cephas's lair. Your ship is left alone as the members of the crew begin readying the ropes for you to evacuate to jump to the bottom. Larlock turns to all of you and says, "Let's move." And Hadariel, you see jump off the back of the ship, waiting for her wings to spread out until she's just moments above the ground as she lands deftly. All of you are handed a rope to jump to go to the bottom. Damon's doing a halo jump.
That was my imagining what Hadariel just did.
Oh, okay. But he does have flying boots, right? So he could
I
effectively.
do, yeah.
All
I'll
right.
do a halo jump.
All right. So Damon also follows after Hadariel and does the halo jump. What does Vosner do?
Wagner will do a Jack Sparrow inspired look at everyone, give a smile, and lean off the back with a real smile.
Are you gonna and you're gonna go down the rope?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down the rope.
Okay. You zip down the rope. Isolde, what do you do? Isolde?
I'm fighting with a baby.
Isolde fights a baby. They're
I'm
what?
following Wagner.
Alright, so you guys jump off the ship. I'm like, oh, what does Veyral do? Sorry, yeah. Trying to keep track.
Despite the music and theatrics, Veyral with composure and dignity holds the rope and descends as slowly
Yeah.
as possible.
It actually goes down very quickly and smoothly as you hit the ground. But as you guys hit the ground, a ballista comes in, exploding, not hurting you because it's indirect, but sending you all flying. As you arrive on this scene, Vosner, you are sent flying through the air and hit the side of the bridge. And you sort of lose track of your senses a little bit. The whole room goes dark, but as you sort of snap out of it, standing above you is Larlock with an outreached hand, who says, "Get up, buddy."
I'll smile and take it and chug a potion of quickness or whatever it is.
Flying alongside you, high up in the air, you see Hadariel as this big-ass fight begins.
This is Soten. Damon adds 1d8 to his initiative.
Excellent.
Can
Look
I
at
take
those
a potion
shit
of
rolls.
speed? Or before I roll initiative, or not?
Pretty good.
Excellent.
No, it's doing that weird thing.
Yeah, it just did it to me as well.
Wait, what happened?
Previously, before the update, the screen would shift up and decenter,
Yeah.
and that happened again. I'll full screen it. Hopefully that'll be enough this time.
Oh shit. Zelda last place initiative. Very sad.
Wow. Okay, so you're already rolled.
Well, at least you guys have your action bar back.
I think so. Yeah.
Full screen works for me, it seems.
Okay.
So there's that.
F11.
Okay. The shades behind you are all dead, as when the ship began docking, it began releasing a barrage of ballista bolts, smashing all these shades down here who are manning their own ballistas, as you reach this starting point on the bridge. And to start it off, Talona of the Skies, you find at the edge of this bridge, begins moving rapidly in your direction, 150 feet. You see her lock eyes with Hadariel and begin to charge at her. And she's gonna hold her action. Damon! Oh wait, what is happening? Alright,
Did it again?
Damon, it is your turn.
All right. Here we go. We're gonna start with
Is it trying to like focus your attention to whoever's turn it is? Is that what it's doing?
I don't think so.
What does it just do to you?
The chat box becomes a quarter of the size as it usually would on the screen. The map shifts up to its bottom. I lose the navigation buttons for like combat encounters and actors and items, etc. Like the whole
Whoa.
interface just moves up the screen.
yeah, like there's like a 1-inch black bar beneath like the chat box, the mods where the players are listed, and everything else shifts up accordingly. So there's certain things that are now like blocked, unless you go full screen, and then it's, at least for me, that makes it work. But Damon casts haste on himself.
Okay.
And then, ooh, can't quite make it. He will fly into the air. Let's say 20 feet. And then fly forward. The rest of his movement And actually, no. I'm gonna move back so that I can fly 40 feet this way and hold an attack with Luthmagol if Talona or anything else happens to get close enough for me to swing.
Okay.
That'll be my turn.
Oh, Varel, it is your turn.
Okie doke. Varel lowers his hood so he has clear lines of sight, and uses Ulushan's staff to make some duplicates of himself.
Classic.
And then I'm going to take some movement. I think that should do it.
Okay. Shades are just gonna move forward. Trying to block the way. This one's on a ballista. So we will... Actually, that's just gonna fire the top of every round. So next round that'll go. Alright, this guy is going to move. This guy is also gonna move. These Night Walkers are going to move to the edge of the bridge. And then 30 feet. One points at you, Varel. And a massive explosion of necrotic energy flies across the bridge. It's hitting you for, looks like 40 damage.
Would I roll to hit a duplicate?
Oh, you... No, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, and I failed. Dang.
Yeah. Though, technically you have advantage, so roll me another wisdom save. Oh, fail. Okay, yeah. So, you can't be frightened, so the frightened effect doesn't work. But you feel your own divine magic. What is Azolda and Vosner? I think who did the Heroes Feast? Was it Izzy?
Bosma.
Oh, Vosner. You feel the food that you consumed from Vosner's Heroes Feast preventing you from paralysis.
Wonderful.
Some good food. Shade. Hadariel moves, flying through the air, slamming into Talona. I'm gonna see how many attacks she makes. 3. So Hadariel comes out striking at Talona, and Talona, who is ready to attack, swings at her with a flail. Ooh. No, that doesn't matter. So these two fallen angels begin fighting, hovering over. I'm gonna say they're like 25 feet up above the bridge. Alright, the Shade. That guy's on the thing. Vosner, it is your turn. You were just helped up by Larlock.
Okay. Bosmer. Do I have a flying speed on my fire elemental?
Sorry?
I want to see if I have a flying speed on my flying or my
Air Dragon
fire.
mode? Or
Fire dragon.
Oh, fire. We'll just say you have a flying speed. I don't care.
Wait. So Vosner will drink his potion of haste. Or potion of speed. So,
Okay. And then turn into a fire dragon?
Yep, turn into a fire dragon. And so was it an action to drink a potion?
Yep.
But then I get movement and an attack, or just movement?
You would get movement and an attack with this because of the potion speed, but it'd be, yeah, be a single strike.
Okay. And I have 90 feet, right? Well, I'm gonna go right here, so.
Okay.
Correct. Over here. Up. And it's a multi-attack.
Well, it's just a single attack because of the hasted.
Single attack.
Yep.
Right, okay. Cool. And I just kind of hover over him. I'm next to him, but I'm not sharing the same space, so he takes fire damage every time he is occupied in that space.
Very cool. Larlock flies into the air at the end on his turn, and he is going to cast Disassemble at this guy. Oh, but he misses. And then he is going to cast a spell. At 3 of them, he's going to hit Chain Lightning. Or no, it's Lightning Bolt. So I guess he can only... I can hit about that many. Alright, and that is Larlock's turn. It's the Shade's turn. Shade's moving in. He's on that. This one moves farther. Nightwalker steps forward and tries to hit him with Finger of Doom. Larlock shakes off. This shade goes. This shade goes. Isolde, a horde of undead shades is encroaching on you. It's rushing at your squad. It is your turn.
Would I know? Well, I guess I'm pretty high level now. I'll try to destroy undead. My channel divinity.
Okay. I think it's like a 30-foot cone or radius.
Is 30 within 30 feet of you. So I'm gonna move to here. And then See if I can drop it. It might not let me because I haven't used this in a hot minute.
I think it's a circle around you.
Is it working?
I think turn undead might be the thing you need, but
Yeah, it's not letting me pass.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it to roll it, and it's not letting me like cast it into the thing.
That's okay. We can just do the thing. So 30 feet would be this big. So wherever you want to stand for the radius.
The creature that I'm standing next to is hostile, correct?
No, that's Fosner.
Then I will move up further.
Okay.
I will move, let's see, I have 40 feet.
I think you've only moved
I'm
like
gonna move.
10, 5. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, I'm gonna say make me an athletics check for how gracefully you jump over this barrier.
Okay. Sorry, I have to refresh the screen because it did that screen jump thing.
Ah, damn. I thought we solved that with the update. Now I'm sad.
It is.
You're okay.
For what it's worth, what seems to trigger it for me is clicking between the chat and combat order and actors and just sort of navigating those menus. Usually when I click back on chat, it's when it happens.
When you click on chat, okay. Alright. Yeah, Isolde, you running leap over this barrier and do like a really elegant roll as you stand up. What's it look like when you cast this spell?
I think I would just, sort of run out into the middle of these shades and, like, open my arms wide and just begin emanating light.
Light pours out of Isolde in every direction. It's so blindingly bright that all of you have to avert your eyes momentarily, as in a flash, Isolde destroys all of these shades.
Damn.
As an explosion of divine power emanates from Isolde, evaporating dozens of shades simultaneously.
And for my bonus action, I'm gonna cast spiritual weapon.
Hell yes.
Flash.
Varel is stricken with awe and further encouraged that they're on the right path as far as their larger plans are concerned.
I can cast it within 60 feet.
Okay. So, you want it on these shades here?
Yeah, if I could just summon it right next to that. Sorry, the shade that's injured. And
Yep.
then attack it at 4th level with the spiritual weapon.
Yeah. Go for clicking on. You can click on the spiritual weapon damage on it. If you noted, if you still have that programmed. It's okay. I mean, I could just do it. I don't know why I'm making you do it.
So it's literally not letting me cast any spells.
Thought we were beyond this.
I thought we were too.
D&D,
But I've tried. Yeah, I've tried from my character sheet. I've tried from the shortcut bar, and I'll click the D20, and it literally does nothing.
Okay.
I don't know
and
how.
At level 4, it's like more D8, right?
Let me try one more time with this. Oh, I might have gotten it.
Oh, cool.
Alright, I got it.
What did you do to make it work?
I had to target the guy first.
Yeah, oh yeah, always. That's...
Maybe it's been a while.
yeah, that's how we do it normally. Okay. Yeah, you smash into this shade, almost killing him. It is Talona's turn. She is going to slam at her sister. Ooh, she parries, which undoes that damage. God damn, that was a crazy hit too. Twice with her flail, once with the whatever. Cool. Missing Hadariel. You see as Hadariel is just like deftly blocking these slams from Talona as they engage in battle. Damon, you're up.
Alright. Damon just comes flying straight ahead. And is going to flank. So one swing.
Nice.
Another swing. Says something to Hadario like, I'm pleased to be fighting with you this time, as he squares up with Talona again.
She doesn't say anything, but you see a smile across her face as she's like very focused on fighting Talona.
I'll just use my movement to say I got up on their level too, so we're all on a plane.
Right. Okay. Don't you have 3? Oh no, you only have 2. Forget. Beryl, you are... It is your turn. Standing in front of you is Vosner as a fiery dragon.
Yeah, once again, this squad just encourages Varel more and more that they're going to achieve their broader goals. I'm going to carefully take some movement, navigating around the fire elemental.
Oh shit, sorry. At the top of the round, those... Actually, we'll just make it at 20. Yeah, so you can keep going, sorry. I'll just make it a layer action at 20.
All good. Taking stock of the shades at the ballista northwest, I'm going to send out a vitriolic sphere.
Okay. You see them quickly reloading the ballistas that they shot down, the sky ships with. And they're about to fire when you begin this.
Oh, hang on, I think I might need to recast. Gosh darn, I'm having a difficult time here. I'll get it.
I can just place the template for you if you want.
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. That's what I'm trying to do. It's not quite working.
Okay. For some reason, I placed the template and nothing happened. So you point, explodes in a 20-foot radius. Each creature must make a dex saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 10d4 acid damage, and then other damage at the end. Okay. Why don't you roll me 10d4, and then I'll make their saves. Alright, and your spell save DC is what? Like 19 or something at this point?
That sounds right. Let me confirm for you, though. Oh, it's right in front of me. Yeah, 19.
Okay. One of them makes it, the rest takes 17.
And the others should take half, and then that's it.
So, a bunch of acid just explodes, but the acid begins to dissolve the bows, or the like instrumentation of the ballistas as they begin to creak. The tension that's been built up in these ballistas snaps as ballistas are sent in random directions.
Oh,
Why
gosh.
don't you roll me a d6, Varel?
Talk about collateral damage.
Roll good.
Oof.
Alright, so 3 of them just dud out and hit just random parts, but 1 is hurled right at Isolde.
Oh no.
And an explosion of damage hits the bridge, sending Isolde flying backwards against the rail next to you, Varel. She took 27 damage, but you guys have so much temp HP and stuff that it's just like not even. Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn, Varel?
Seeing that Isolde is not much harmed from that decision, I will end my turn with just that. Yeah.
Okay. This shade will go. Da, 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 da. At. Oh, wait. One more turn for that. This guy is going to. I guess he doesn't really have anywhere to go. He is going to pull his bow and shoot at Damon, which does not go well for him. The Night Walker is going to stomp closer. He's going to walk all the way to here. And he's going to be within reach of Damon. Well, 20. Yeah, he's tall enough. He's going to swing up at you, Damon, with this ability. Okay, so a massive clawed, shadowy hand flies up towards you, Damon, but you're able to dodge out of the way deftly. You feel the cold of it, the life-sucking energy that's like bound to these claws as you sneak out of the way. 20. This guy is gonna shoot his bow at Hadariel. This guy is running forward. Shade is moving forward. Oh, I missed it. So, as you hear in the distance, far in this direction, you sort of feel echoing through the air a pulse of negative energy as in the presence of Shar feels uncomfortable. Makes you feel sort of sick to your stomach, as though your energy is being pulled from you. Where is that? That'll do it. Oh, why did it? Oh, I didn't hold shift. Damn it. There it is. You all feel as your minds are slowly manipulated by the power of Shar at a distance. Did you take the damage? What happened there? Oh, there it goes. Woo! Took a bit. Calculating. Alright. I guess I didn't need to do it for Larlock because he already took that damage. Okay. So it's a wisdom save, so technically all of you have advantage. Fuck. Feel free to reroll. This damn hero's feast is gonna make us all reroll a lot.
Mhm.
Are you guys able to reroll or no? Is it doing the thing?
Reroll the wisdom save.
Yeah, you technically have advantage because you have Hero's Feast, so you have to reroll that.
Okay.
Okay. Vosner's says the same. Oh, I did it on Vosner and the Fire Elemental. Why don't I undo Vosner's? Damon's.
Only 9 came to pass that, so.
Yeah, Damon fails still. Any other fails turned into successes. Zolda could potentially.
You just want me to roll a straight wisdom saving throw, right?
Correct, yeah.
Nah.
Okay, so nothing changes as far as I can tell. The shade rushes towards Isolde and swings at her, missing. Oh, he does have advantage though. Let's do another swing. Oh, he cannot really hit her. Okay, Hadar attacking Talona. Hits with a 4. Alright. Hadariel is now like on the opposite side of you, Damon, and you're just like striking into Talona. Both of you sort of weaving in and out of her attacks, finding weaknesses and stabbing. Shade. This one, just gonna say he's gonna show Damon. Maybe he'll crit. Nope. Okay. Vosner, it is your turn. Is Gert here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Cool.
Hold on.
No worries.
Well, my screen is being weird again.
It's okay. I
What?
need to pee anyways in case you to take a while for your turn. That's totally fine.
Yeah. Let me
Okay, I'll be right back.
refresh it and see if I can. So, how's everyone's life or death battle?
It's tense.
I'm feeling pretty good about it so far.
These are just the little buddies, though.
Oh, wait. How much damage did we take from that thing? 16?
Mhm.
Okay. I think I would auto pass that Constitution save. I'll just roll it anyway.
Oh yeah. D&D. Here. Definitely. Oh. I might put it here. Yeah. Might be fine. No, I'm not gonna mix it. Oh, with haste, do I get an extra attack action or just attack? Physical attack?
With haste, I think it's you get an extra attack when you take the attack action.
Okay.
So I don't think
if
it
I
gives you the
had-
extra action.
Okay, so instead of 2, I would take a total of 3. Got it. 3 rolls.
I think that's right. Let me see.
So, foresight. What do I? Oh, I
guess
get.
it grants an additional action, but that action can only be used to take a single weapon attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object.
Okay. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna check my free action. Type of them, please.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, Vosner's in the thick of it.
Trying to target the big guy.
Alright.
But my targeting is not targeting. Come on.
Yeah, it's targeted right now. I can see it.
Oh, it is? Okay.
It
If not,
was
showing up on my screen.
top corners now. Instead of being the big
Oh, okay.
orange thing that it used to be. Yep,
Got it.
now you're targeted.
Okay. Alright, so 3 attacks against you. Because I have foresight, do I get advantage on all these attacks?
If you have foresight on yourself, yes, you should.
Alright, so, and it's Alt or Shift?
Alt.
Alt.
Yeah. He seems resistant to your damage type. The fire doesn't seem to be like burning him, harming him in any extra way or anything. But you are hurting him.
And I'm going to be on top of that shadow. that's
Yeah, I'll
right
just
next
say
to me.
your aura just extends another 5 feet. And
Okay.
so we'll do that at the start of his turn. Larlock is going to step forward, and you see him channeling multiple. He's sort of channeling a spell, and he's sort of casting all of these sort of circles into the air that all move out and fly into different directions. And those circles begin to spin and open up into portals as he casts doodle-doo, Skeletal Horde. A bunch of... Oh yeah, that's the recharge. Lol. Where's the spell? Where's the ability? Oh, it has to recharge first. Lol. There we go. Alright, now he casts it. As skeletons begin pouring out of all of these portal locations in every direction, flying at the enemies, stabbing them as they like quickly turn into bone dust. all of them striking in each direction, and then all of the portals simultaneously close. Alright. This shade will go. Move forward. The shade is dead. Oh no, he's not. Oh, but he's gonna burn to the acid, so he's dead. This Nightwalker is going to step forward. Hover forward, striking out at Vosner. As he hits you, he reduces your maximum hit points by 19.
I get one of my reactions once you get me with that.
Oh, you do get an extra saving throw, yeah, because you have foresight. So roll a Constitution saving throw, DC 21.
Okay.
Oh, and your proficiency should be higher than that. Wait, why did you attack?
I don't know.
Alright,
My screen is like all shifted up, and I just moved my mouse.
Oh, sorry.
So.
Are you guys using Google Chrome?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So. Vos.
Okay, yeah, you succeed the saving throw, so you do not have your hit points reduced.
Okay. And then, was it a melee attack?
Yes, he just melee attacked you.
All right. So I should have a reaction for Gift of the Gem Dragon.
Okay.
To knock him back 5 feet.
Oh, you're gonna slam him backwards?
Yeah, because why? Is he being a jerk?
Okay.
Make a whatever saving throw.
Wisdom, I guess. He fails and is sent.
DC 17.
Yeah, he's sent. Oh, it's a strength save.
Yeah.
He is better at those. Plus 6 to that. He would succeed that. Never mind.
Okay.
So
on a success, takes half as much damage.
So he still takes. Oh, you did it to yourself. All right, he still takes.
I don't know how I'm like.
6. All right, Isolde, it's your turn. You are prone next to a shade.
Awesome. Alright. I am going to get to my feet. And I'm going to... did my spiritual weapon drop when I took that damage? Oh, it's not concentration.
It's not concentration.
I'm gonna start by attacking this thing in front of me. Reset this one. Sorry, I clicked on it. Messed up my screen again.
It's okay. Just forgot that I had to do the thing.
Is it working now? Did that work?
Hell yeah. Yeah. As your spiritual weapon strikes this shade, he puffs into smoke as he dissolves, falling off of the bridge.
Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Alright, so that also gives advantage to the next person who attacks Talona.
Which will be Damon. Are you gonna move at all, or are you good? Oh, technically you would have had to move to do that guiding bolt with that disadvantage, because there's a shade in melee with you.
Okay. Then yeah, I would have tried to move away.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at you, but... Oh, what? Why is he... this one? He tries, and misses. You just sort of like walk this undead shade as you ignore it. And strike out at Talona, and the radiant energy slams into her chest and stuns her momentarily as she turns to strike out at Hadariel, her sister. And then once with this. Oh, she would have parried that, so let's undo that damage.
Can I react to use a psychic shield on Hadariel to reduce it by 1d6 plus 5? Is the amount of 5?
You can, if you want to do for that first hit, sure.
Yeah.
That last one did not hit, though. Alright, so 1d6 plus. So, 8?
So 8 damage back, yeah. Or 8 health back.
Cool. Yeah, she's swinging out with all of her might at Hadariel, doing her best to survive. She does regenerate 20 points. Oh wait, unless she takes radiant damage. So, never mind. She does not regenerate 20 points. The, Isolde's thing prevents her healing.
Nice.
Excellent. Okay. Damon, it is your turn.
Alright. Here we go. It's only advantage on the first attack, right?
Correct.
Okay. And... is there anything else I want to try? I don't think so. I think we're just doing this. Ah. Yep. Yeah. I'm just still here with Hadariel.
Alright.
At down.
At the end of your turn, Talona turns to you to cast this. Oh, this needs to be recharged. Oh, there we go. That's nice. As she pumps necrotic energy into you. Now, first things first, this is necrotic, but it does poison, but you are immune to poison. So you are not blinded and deafened as this tasty, scrumptious meal pushes out all of that negative shit. And she thinks she's got you. She grabs you by the throat and pumps you full of necrotic energy, thinking it should render you incapable, and you just resist it.
Okay. I will make my con saving throw.
Oh, yeah. So you keep concentration on your haste spell.
Yeah.
Good call.
Oh, that would hurt.
Yeah, that would have been
scary.
That would have been really bad. All right, Vayril, it is your turn.
Yep. I am going to cast Vortex Warp, which I have mastered on the shade in front of me.
Okay.
And I'm going to use one of my pre-rolls to force it to fail the Constitution saving throw.
Cool.
And then the text says the chosen space where I teleport it must be on a surface or in a liquid that can support the target without it having to squeeze.
Okay.
Could I teleport that shade to the water beneath the bridge?
The water. Oh, this is floating in the sky. The city is 500 feet below you.
Okay. So that's not going to happen. Tell you what. Creatures take damage when they're put within range of Vosner's fire elemental form, right?
Correct.
I'll teleport it to be within range of Vosner's fire elemental form.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say you can put it here, and it will burn on the start of its turn.
All right, and then I'll take some movement to get closer into the action, and then that'll be it.
Okay. This shade is dead. This shade is this one succeeded its thing. I'm gonna shoot at Damon with a longbow. Misses. This Night Walker is going to step forward and swing at Isolde. Missing badly. I kind of imagine him as directly striking Isolde, but Isolde just with her shield completely just putting it up, and like the hand slams against the shield and dissolves into nothingness as the radiant energy just sort of like completely negates it. Shade.
Damn straight.
This shade dies of acid burning it. This shade will take listeners damage. That's it. Tries to strike it. Oh, he's dragon clawed himself. He hits himself. It's not effective because he is immune to his own damage. All right. All right. Little shades get a little damage you do. This shade goes. Larlock is 25 up, so he can't swing at him. So he's going to stand back and shoot an arrow at Varel. Missing. At the top of the round, or a 20 count, every Constitution saving throw. I gotta draw shit.
Char needs to lighten up, man.
Alright. Varel succeeds. Why isn't it? Oh, it's doing this. I wonder if it's giving somebody a chance to react or something. And then timing out. There it is. Alright. So, Varel succeeds. Damon, you can re-roll that wisdom saving throw. Larlock will also re-roll it.
Does Vosner have a higher... I think I have a higher save than the elemental, don't I?
I believe I set them all... I set all of your things to have the same. Yeah. So, Damon does succeed. So, Damon takes... give yourself 12 health back, Damon. And then make a constitution... or a concentration check after that. And then, let's see. Hadariel succeeded. Fire Elemental fails. But...
Isn't the DC 21?
It is. Okay, yeah. You're right. So you still take that damage. Okay.
Yeah.
So did you take more than 30? No? Then you keep concentration.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else? So I could do Vosner's save again. Let's see, wisdom. Alright, he does succeed, so let's undo that. And are we good then? No, Isolde can save again as well. Let's do that. Okay, Isolde saves as well. Okay, so that is the Night Pulse. This guy shot his shot. Hadariel is going to attack 3 times. Strike her sister. Shade goes. He shoots at Damon. Osner, it is your turn.
Like my computer's kind of pointing on all the things going on. Come on. Come on. Let's see. Wagner is going to cast third. I think it is Moonbeam.
Moonbeam?
And, yep. Oh, I don't have it. I accidentally clicked the enhance ability. What the hell? Come on. But, well, I guess I can't cast that because I prepared the wrong thing. So I will just target the 3. Hold on, I'm reloading in. I'm gonna attack to stay below me.
You're targeting yourself, just fair warning.
Yeah, I know. I am trying to.
There you go. You got him. Oh, it's gone.
Got him.
It was there. Here it is.
There we go. Alright. Trying to get the right thing. Okay. Hopefully that got targeted. And one. Ooh.
Damn. Yep, you rip that shade apart.
I'm gonna use. Get my last.
Yeah, don't you have potion of speed, so you have another attack?
Yeah. I'll use my last attack on the big guy. Down there. Attack him, good man. Yeah.
Sick.
And then I will use my combat wild shape to burn a first level skill slot to add a D8 of health off the thing.
Oh, by the way, Osner, you started within range of this, so that's happening. Forgot about that.
What is that?
You get to roll a second save on it. It's a Constitution saving throw. There's this just horrible annihilating aura that emanates from these Nightwalkers. So you would have felt that.
Okay.
Yeah, you did not succeed.
Exactly. Okay. Now, I'm going to do fine. After I get someone, I get back for my number. But 1d8 plus 1.
Okay, are you good?
I think so. I just have to, if you can, just add.
Alright. Larlock is up. He is going to... not cast that. Okay, yeah. He cast Dominate Monster on this Nightwalker. And he does get advantage. But that is not enough, as Larlock reaches into the mind of this Nightwalker and takes control of it. And flies even closer towards the gate, sort of off to the side here. This shade is going to rush towards the group. That guy's dead. This Nightwalker is up, going to attack at Vosner's dragon form and succeed in hitting, but Vosner resists the reduction in health.
I haven't been getting my reaction thing popping up.
Yeah, it's because it's your dragon. Would you like to attack it or something?
Yeah, just needs to make a saving throw.
It's a strength saving throw, I believe, to get knocked back.
Yeah, if you can target that guy.
Yeah, he fails, so he gets sent backwards.
5 feet and take however many d10 damage.
I think it's 2d10.
Yeah.
I'll let you roll that. Isolde, you're standing in this presence of this Nightwalker, which normally you felt it like the effect of it was sort of bone chilling, but now it's turned, as it is now on your side. It no longer radiates negative energy towards you. Okay, I'm gonna undo that damage to you and do it to him. This towering, monstrous figure, which was about to strike out towards you, turns and now is eyeing Talona.
Alright. I'm gonna have to move my spiritual weapon towards, I guess, towards the shade that's advancing towards the group. I'm in the midst of trying to plug my computer in while balancing a bub. My spiritual weapon can only move 20 feet. Is there anything that I can move it to where I can attack?
Yep, there's a shade right here. Or there's a Nightwalker right next to it that you can hit.
Oh, the one that's right next to me isn't the one that just turned?
No, the one your weapon is near a different one than the one next to you.
Weapon is near a different one than the one next to me.
There's two. Your spiritual weapon is further down the bridge.
Okay.
So your spiritual weapon can hit one that is not currently allied to.
Okay, let's do that then at level 4.
Okay.
Bog your head, I'm sorry.
Alright. Should take 2 more D8.
What's the demo?
You can't watch that forever. And then for my action, I am standing right next to a Nightwalker, yeah?
Yeah, and it's allied to you currently.
Okay. So I don't have to disengage to move away from it.
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna do a Sacred Flame on Talona then.
Okay.
Just like the regular cantrip Sacred Flame.
Dunzo.
Awesome. I am
She
getting back in.
succeeds, so she doesn't take any damage.
Damn.
Talona is going to strike out at Damon, turning in his direction angrily. Swinging once. Swinging twice. Can you beat a 32?
I cannot.
She slams you with her mace for 44 damage.
Oh, heartbreaking.
And you lose haste.
Could I let him re-roll that with Chronal Shift as a reaction?
You can, yeah.
Get a re-roll there.
He has to
Alright.
get a 22.
Oh.
Wait,
Sure.
you have advantage, right? Because of... Wait, are you
Oh,
Warcaster? I forget.
So do I take a third reroll with that was my advantage, and now this third one is Chronal Shift?
Sure.
All right.
Oh.
Not meant to be.
We
Alright,
tried.
so Damon is immediately stunned, but because he's got boots, I'm going to say he's got a hover speed. I'm going to say he doesn't begin to fall. I think incapacitated is technically the language. What happens
It
when...
is. When the spell ends, the target can't move or take actions until after its next.
Oh, yeah. So it's not actually like... I'm just gonna put you paralyzed, but that's not actually what you... Actually, that'll mess with the game stuff.
I mean, my turn is next, so it's just gonna be I can't
Yeah,
move or do anything.
but she's still got one more attack on you.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Alright.
That I can shield away.
Okay, so she starts just tearing into you instead of... She turns towards you, having been hit by you, and she begins tearing into you. And she is going to use a legendary action at the end of her turn to teleport over to this side of the battle, as you are now stunned.
I don't like that.
And then she's going to fly this way, sort of trying to get a little bit of distance between all of you. Damon, it is your turn. You stay stunned, hovering in the air as you are recalibrating.
Yeah.
Errol,
Yep.
it's your turn.
things have changed. I hope I don't regret doing this now, but I will throw up my timeless crown of stars. I'm gonna take some step back from the shade in front of me because I don't really care to engage. And then I'm gonna take aim at the shades to the northwest. I think I can spend one as a bonus action. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll send it at the guy with the highest health and hope it hits.
Okay.
Let's go.
Jesus. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure these things are vulnerable to
Get
radiant.
blowed up. Nice.
Yeah, they are. So you just fucking obliterated that guy.
I'm sure Izzy already knows, but upon like confirming that they're vulnerable to radiant damage, I say light them up.
Nice. All right.
Yeah, boy.
This shade going to shoot at a. He misses. I think the acid has burned his arrows, and he is just like incapable of doing anything. He's just gonna die. I think all of these guys are now dead. They've been sitting in that acid for long enough.
They only take the acid damage one additional turn after the first, so I don't know if it's been...
Yeah, they're all pretty low though, so I'm just gonna sort of write it off narratively. Alright, this Nightwalker is going to begin striking out at his compatriots. And then... that is it. The shade is dead. The shade is alive. Sure who to attack. Is going to, I guess, attack this Nightwalker. And hit. Hadariel is going to rush towards this Nightwalker because she can hit him and strike out at him. That is her turn. Bosner, it is your turn.
Let's see. All right. Yeah. Cool. Bosner is going to. Let's see. Am I in striking distance, or am I in melee with the shadow stalker looking thing?
The Nightwalker?
The big guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna use a bonus action to teleport, like, I don't know, like 60 feet in the air. And then I'm going to target myself. And this is the load. Come on. I'm gonna target.
What are you trying to do, Gert?
I'm going to heal myself.
Yep.
Didn't.
Okay. Yeah.
And then I will use a bonus action. Oh no, I already used my. So that was a bonus action, and then I get to move because of haste, right?
Yep. But how high did you go up again?
60.
Okay. Technically, you started in the aura of this thing, so let me do that annihilating aura to you real quick. Oh shit. So technically, whatever. It doesn't matter. We'll say you're 60 feet up, on the brink of being harmed, but it's fine.
Okay. Cool. Oh, I failed that? Damn. Should I? Alright, let me. It's advantage, right?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, cool.
Cool. Alright, so. And then. I'm just gonna go. Our goal is to the door. Is anyone by the door yet, or no?
The door? Nobody's at that door yet, no? Question, did I do the pulse thing at 20? I don't think I did. I'll have it happen at the end of the round then, I guess.
I'm just gonna fly over here.
I think I had to make a Constitution saving throw for some layer action. I think.
Okay.
I think you've done it twice.
Yeah, I think there's still another one that needs to happen. But
Alright.
let's see. Yeah, that's happening. Alright, we're doing the pulse. At the end of Osner's turn, Shar waits out and Damon fails. Anybody who failed, you can re-roll because you have advantage. A wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. Nah.
Let's go.
Okay, Varel succeeds now? Yes.
21.
So, Varel, you can give yourself back 11 health. Damon still fails. And Isolde succeeds, so give yourself back 11 health. And we will move on to Larlock's turn. Larlock is going to It's immune to that. Order the Nightwalker to attack the door, and he's going to use his action to teleport. He's gonna like move alongside the Nightwalker and then teleport alongside him 120 feet forward towards the door. So now this towering shadow giant begins moving towards the metal iron door, ready to tear it down. This shade will come at Isolde, swinging. And missing. This Nightwalker is engaged in combat with Hadariel. Missing. Isolde, it's your turn.
Cool. I am going to yell out to Damon to come back onto the bridge because he's making me nervous. And then I'm gonna heal him while I'm yelling that. Thank you, Cece.
Excellent.
Opelet, 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 opelet.
No, baby.
Oblet?
I'm gonna open it. Alright, did that work?
Ding. Yep, did.
It's a lot of health.
70 heals.
Yeah.
Do you
And it
also
should be...
give extra too?
Yeah, so he also gets, what, it's like 6 plus
2, I think.
2? Yeah, right? It's a spells level plus...
It was 2 back in the day, I think, so take 8 more
Yeah, let me
healing
just
and
make sure
then
it's not like my... Plus a
wisdom modifier.
healer...
Go put it back.
Yeah, 2 plus spell level. So you get 78 total, and then I also get 80.
Cool.
And then I'll use my bonus action
Thanks, Captain.
to... Of course. Now get your butt back over solid ground. I'm gonna attack this nightshade that's next to my spiritual weapon. And stop targeting Damon. See spells. Spiritual weapon.
Ow! Look.
It's not a bonk, it's a pinch. You caught your finger in it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. It is Talona's turn. She is going to move upwards towards Bosner as a dragon, and she's going to slam at him with her flail. Holy dice.
Oh,
Oh no.
Okay,
oh my god.
so first things first. Bosner had 5 health left in that form. She just hit him for 122. So he takes 117 damage as he reverts form.
Wow.
Is he still alive?
Yep.
Very much. Okay.
And he is going to immediately fall 60 feet.
66.
Takes 21. As Vosner plummets out of the air, Talona striking down his dragon form as she retreats, flying up and over the gate, disappearing.
Coward.
Alright. Damon, it is your turn.
Alright. Damon heeds the captain's command and returns to over the bridge. I guess we'll maybe for the time being re-up on haste so that he can fly over to this thing and stab it.
Nice. Yep.
He's just like shaking off everything that just happened.
Alright. Yeah, back into the action. Varel, it is your turn.
Yeah. It's a bit unimaginative, but I'm gonna use Vortex Warp once again to move that shade, but I'll let it roll to see if it moves this time. Let me
To
go ahead and cast
where?
that.
Constitution saving throw. The one next to Izzy?
Correct, just to give us some breathing space.
Alright, it rolls. It fails horribly.
Fail.
Yeah, it
Um,
critically fails. Where do you want to send this thing?
Let's send it up to the deceased shade just beneath Damon, or like between it and Izzy's spiritual weapon if she wants to bonk it with that.
Yeah. You hurl it that way.
And then I'll take just a bit of movement, and that'll be my turn.
Cool. This charmed Nightwalker begins bashing down the gate. He's ripping chunks off of the metal door as he goes. This shade is going to strike out towards Damon. Missing. Hadariel is going to strike this Nightwalker. Bosner, you find yourself really hurt, having been slammed out of the sky by Talona's powerful mace and having slammed back into the ground. Dazed but still alive, it is your turn.
Cool. Give me a second. Farm. Right.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're just kind of muffled.
Okay. I'm going to use my hasted movement.
Oh, yeah.
And
You're gonna have to wait. Oh, you've got a potion. Yeah, you're still
yeah,
hasted.
it's a potion. Yeah.
Potions are broken.
I'm going to use my hasted movement and Saloon's Mark to essentially go right next to Izzy.
Sweet.
And then target myself. And just give me a little bump here. Or cast it. I'm gonna give myself 4th level healing word because I know Izzy can heal me. I'm just gonna look dead. Ish. Come on, cast.
Okay. Alright, it is Larlock's turn. Larlock is working alongside this Nightwalker, disassembling this gate. He's using gravitational magic to rip the hinges off of the wall. This shade is going to attack. Oh, gotta do that pulse again. Alright. Barrel, you can reroll if you'd like. Damon can reroll if he'd like. Gotta be a 21.
I would like.
Same thing.
Bummer.
Not so lucky.
Yeah. You guys haven't really rolled that many, like, crits this round. Alright, let's see what Larlock gets. Okay, he actually resisted this time, so... Okay. That is that. The Nightwalker. Out at Hadariel. She's gonna parry the attack, which is going to increase her AC to 24, so she does not take the damage. Okay. Isolde, it is your turn. If you are talking, I cannot hear you.
Yep. Sorry. I just had a whole conversation with you, and you were like, I can't quite hear you. And I was like, oh, it's okay. I'm just talking to myself. Talking about what's targeted and what's not, but I was muted the whole time. I'm gonna heal Bosner. That should be actually maxed out, so it should be 30 healing. So add an additional 5 plus an additional 5, so add an additional 10.
Okay,
So it's 35 total. And then I also get 5. And I don't think I've given myself 8 from healing Damon yet. So I'll do that as soon as this reloads. And then I'm going to use my spiritual weapon yet again to attack the Nightwalker.
It's cool. It's cool.
Why is this not...
It's okay.
You're talking about clues? Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Let me add the health to myself. All this healing is keeping me healthy. And then I'm gonna run up 40 feet this way. And that's the end of my turn.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
What's up?
I just realized I'm mind blanked, so I'm immune to psychic damage.
Oh.
So we don't have to fix any of that. I'm fine with that. But just so I remember going forward.
Yeah.
Because that would just be a shit ton to undo.
We can simply just, like, you can go back and add it together, and then just, like, give yourself that much health. And if it puts you at max, then we'll just say Isolde healed you to max. Like, you weren't ever knocked unconscious, so it wouldn't change all that much.
Okay.
I'm not super worried about it. So, yeah, just go give yourself, you know, you didn't succeed any of those, did you? So, yeah, just go give yourself whatever that health is. It probably will put you to max, to be honest. Alright, that is Isolde's turn. Very effective. Damon, it is your turn.
I counted 66, so that does get me to max.
Perfect.
So, I'll take it.
Well, your max is extended, so it would get you more than that if you have more than that, but...
I mean, 3 times sounds like about what I've been hit with that.
Okay.
I'm fine with it, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And then I'm just going to keep swinging at this guy.
Hits with it too. Yeah, cutting deep into this fella.
Yep. Just chipping away.
Yeah.
Tip of the spear.
Pharaoh, it is your turn.
I'm going to consume a potion.
Okay.
Because if you got them, you should use them. And then I'm just going to take some movement to get closer to the action. I'll go around this barrier unless I should roll an athletics check or some such.
Okay. Are you using your stars at all or no?
You know what? I have those too, and if I have them, I'll use them. Before I move, I'll take aim at the one just below Damon here.
Okay.
I forgot my head was beaming with light.
Yeah. I was wondering if you'd just forgotten you'd cast it.
Nice.
Especially since they're vulnerable. So you just fucking one-shot it. Yeah, so you hurl this star across the battlefield and a streak of light pierces through this shade as it evaporates and turns into nothingness.
Yeah, I'd mutter a small comment of approval to myself and move up.
Yeah, this Nightwalker bashes through the gate again. Damaging it slightly this time. The darkness pours out once again like a pulse. You almost hear and I will remove Damon from those affected.
I love that description. The radiating hatred for the living. That's just so short and devilish.
Thanks.
Nice.
Yeah. So wait. Oh, it has to do the thing. Calculating. Excellent. Hadariel fails. Isolde succeeds. Varel succeeds. Vosner fails. Vosner can make a second saving throw. And Larlock can as well. Which he does succeed, so Larlock's going to get back 7 up. Vosner will get back 7. Or wait, he can save. Oh, he's got it. Nice. Give yourself 7 health, and it is your turn. Or wait, I didn't do Hadariel's turn, sorry. It is Hadariel's turn. Come on, crit. That's like very few crits today. Only 1 crit, and it was on Vosner. Oh, critical fail. Badly misses. That would have hit. All right. The shade Vosner. It is your turn now, for real.
Okay, oh, alright, I'm still looking real bad. Cool. Okay. 62 movement, right? So, I'm just gonna
I like it.
come up here. And again, come to myself. Full of, you know. Oh, I'm gonna activate Briar's crown.
Okay.
Started myself. And then I guess I get a free restoration.
You regenerate 1d8 healing. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah,
Or
I'm trying to-
cast the regenerate spell.
Yeah, I cast the. It gives me one cast, right? And then I heal 1d8 per round after that, right?
Yeah. So okay.
Am I reading it correctly?
Yeah.
Okay.
The regenerative moss. Once per day, you can cast the regenerate spell.
That seems to apply.
Very cool.
And then I'm just gonna.
Oh, technically, regenerate takes 1 minute to cast. I'm gonna say you get it's an instant, because otherwise that's kind of a problematic thing.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
The crown of the dryad gives you it as a one action cast.
Cool. Because that would have sucked.
Yep.
And then you know what? I'm gonna just. I'm going to.
Oh, okay, very fire.
Yep.
All right.
That will be my turn.
Cool. Larlock is up. He's still working on the gate, but he has almost completely removed it from its hinges. The door is opening currently. This shade will go, attacking Isolde. Hey, oh. Nightwalker is going to attack a Damon this time. Misses. Isolde, it's your turn. Oh.
Fine.
Oh, yeah. Wow. He is very vulnerable to that. He takes 36 damage.
Beautiful. Except for the spiritual weapon not working.
Yeah. Happens to the best of us. Damon, you're up.
Alright, let's see if we can end this thing. And again.
Wait, do you have haste again?
I do.
Ah, okay.
Is it dead? Otherwise I'll add psychic damage.
No, it is exactly dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's it look like when you kill this Nightwalker?
A final, like, big slice across that, long throat of it. And, black goo just, like, oozes out, followed by, like, I don't know, some nasty white pus. And it just crumples to the ground with its enervating lance.
And it is done. as you slay this massive, dark, gangly giant. Varel, it is your turn. There is only one threat left on the scene.
Indeed. I say to it, swiftness will be our mercy. And I send a ball of light at it.
Oh!
Well, maybe we're not so merciful, but...
Alright, we'll skip again to Bill, who will stab it for the final blow. Before wiping the ichor off of her lance and heading forward towards the gate, she gestures like a come on motion as you guys head towards the gate that leads to Shar's fortress. And I'm going to say this time, because you did it before the round was up, you don't get hit by that wave. But there is a feeling like you need to keep moving, because being in the presence of Shar for too long slowly starts to destroy your mind. Do you, so for all intents and purposes, combat is over, as, at least this combat is over. Is there anything you'd like to do as you are transitioning into the next scene?
I'm going to drop haste so that I am free to change forms.
Okay.
Depending on what we find in the next room. Without, like, losing a turn.
I'll say you basically know that the next room is a major courtyard, and then, which I'll just more or less say leads to... You can see through, I guess. You can see through the gate, and I'll give you a little peek-see of what you see. So let me set this up real quick.
I want to heal like a mother.
Okay, so what you see is... let's switch it up. As you're looking through the gate, now ripped to shreds by this nightmare, as Larlock puts a hand on this massive shadow giant, banishing it from existence and deleting it, you see this. As you enter into this massive courtyard, you see parapets on all sides, towers with ballistas, unmanned. Flying high in the sky to the northeast is Talona, who begins to move back towards Shar. Shar stands on a massive tower overlooking this entire place. Massive chains reach out and hold on to arcane runes which hold this city aloft. She towers over, looking down at you, her hood masking her face, holding on to a cane, and lit perfectly behind her the eclipsed sun as a massive moon blocks the light from this realm. Her mere presence fills you with dread, but your magic abilities, your resolve, keeps you from succumbing to that fear. Flying through the sky in this direction, over here, to the northwest, is Cephtus, grappling on to an airship. Cephtus has been ripped apart, bleeding heavily, severely wounded, but this airship, the only one still remaining in the sky, is also torn to shreds and is plummeting towards you. And they are about to crash right in front of you as Vosner rolls 10d8.
That's so cool.
My regeneration.
Okay. They are about to crash immediately in front of you in a big explosion right about here in the courtyard, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's gonna be
Here
absolutely
comes
insane.
the
I did-
dragon.
I did not realize what time it was.
Yeah, that went by really fast.
And I was like geared up. I'm like, all right, round 2.
So I'm gonna have Stan do some rolls for me to determine how the fight with Septus goes, to determine Septus' HP and Stan's HP and all that stuff.
Why would you
Wow.
need to determine Cephas's HP? I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, we'll give. Actually, you know what? Let's keep him full. You guys can kill him, I think.
Remember
maybe.
how much HP Mel had?
The corpse of Cephas is crashing in because it's 0 HP, right?
I mean, depends on what he rolls.
Wow.
I'm hyped.
Wow.
But yeah, I guess you see Verminard on the back of him. I guess I'll give you a little preview of that. I'll give you that, plus that. But these HPs are undetermined at the moment. So that's what's coming in. On a big airship that's... like...
We just hear Verminard in the background giggling and cackling.
It's Verminard bath time.
Yeah.
The tiny dragon lord.
Verminard really likes fun. Okay.
That's coming this way.
Yo, I'm nervous.
Yeah, same.
I never really believed it
what
could be the
excited.
end of Bear Squad, but I'm worried this might be the end of Bear Squad. This is
Yo, how it would
serious.
be hilarious in a really sad way if this is where we TPK.
Well,
I mean-
Time and death.
I mean,
Wow.
it'd be better than like dying to some wolves or some shit.
That's true. Or a bear.
I don't know. Whole bunch of skeletons in a crypt would have been real cool.
Star turns into a bear and kills us all.
And a kraken.
Oh yeah.
A kraken
Maybe she'll
bear.
summon a kraken into the battle.
I mean,
Just
that would be
attack.
poetic.
A time kraken.
Yeah, when you think about it, time is really just a big wave of kraken tentacles, you know.
Whoa, dude. Pretty sure it's a flat circle, so...
Yo,
When people talk about threads of time, they're really tentacles of time.
You know what's crazy is I've had these maps for like literally 3 years. I found them, I was like, oh, this will be a good place for the final battle. Or one of the final battles. And
They are
then-
indeed good.
Yeah.
The size of that black dragon scares the shit out of me.
It's actually a green dragon, but a green shadow dragon. And technically he's not a dragon, he's a great worm. So, you know.
I'm in awe of the size of that lad.
I mean,
maybe Larlock can dominate monster on him.
yeah. We'll just have to do that, 5 times.
I hope he likes crowns of stars.
He might. I was realizing Larlock is not very good at this fight because everything here is resistant to necrotic or something. So I was like, you can't really do a lot of damage. Same with Hadariel. Evil things aren't good at killing evil things, I guess. That's what we learned.
We've been swindled.
Well, maybe that's why he needed your help to kill Shar.
I'm gonna be exhausted at the end of this. I'm talking level 5 level exhaustion.
You guys have healers with greater resto, so you can pop that shit. You can just like keep doing that mid-combat.
I'm gonna be converging a lot of futures.
I do think I am going to canonically say I drop haste because I'm gonna do I'm probably gonna be doing Tasha's as we enter this courtyard.
Yeah, I will give you all like a round at least of like a breathing round to do your preparatory stuff. I wanted to give you the description so you knew what you were stepping into, but I'm not gonna like force you to be like, well, now you're in combat, so.
Okay, cool. Cool. I mean, I didn't think you would, but
Yeah.
this part said it.
Okay, so I don't know when we're gonna play
Goodbye.
next. Maybe Sunday, if that works for people. I don't know.
Works for me.
I'm around. If other
I know
people
I'll
can help with that.
I'll have to make a trip to the airport. I'm not sure what time of day, but I'm sure it could be
Oh,
discerned. Work
yeah.
for-
Were we gonna try and see Oppenheimer on Sunday?
I want to see Oppenheimer.
I'm
Yeah,
sure.
dude.
Yeah, guys. Thanks for the invite.
I forgot that we had talked about that.
Just